Hey everybody, this is Rye with a channel update for y'all. I ran into a few snags involving my systems and my schedule, but not only that, I also have a few announcements I want to make in case people didn't know. First off, the February plan, which is something that I'm going to be doing on a monthly basis now, is I uploaded that video about the February plan last Sunday, and it basically entails that of the 4 systems that I give you guys the ability to choose from, you can vote on 1 to 5 games of your choice that you'd like to see me play that belong to any of those systems. And in February, I will start that playthrough, whatever one gets the most votes. So be sure to vote. It ends on the 16th, and already I actually did get a number of votes, and it seems to be going towards Advance Wars, which surprises me because that was the game that was going to be the standard, that was going to be the choice if nobody did vote. So I'm kind of surprised in that regard, but you know, if people want to see me play that, they want to see me play that, and I'd be more than happy to. Now also last Monday, I also uploaded the first episode of the Cooking Sagas, which is my ongoing cooking series here on YouTube, on my non-gaming channel. Did I already say that? Oh well. It's a bi-weekly series, so the next episode is until the 17th. And hopefully you guys will check it out. It's pretty cool stuff, and it's something I'm passionate for. So hopefully you guys will find it interesting, if not helpful. Now, onto the snags, which is rather frustrating because it forces me to revise my schedule a bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. First off, with my Xbox 360, I realized. Now, I had this 360 for years now, and I did not even know this. I did not know the model, the specific version of the 360 this is, up until the point that I applied for Xbox Live and I got all that stuff situated. But then I found out I had no hard drive, and it suddenly clicked with me with the help of my friends that I have the arcade version. It doesn't have a hard drive. It doesn't have an HDMI input. So what does this mean? Well, for one thing, I can't even save any games anymore. I have to clear out information constantly to be able to do that. I mean, the memory card alone, it only has about 230 megabytes worth of free space, and guess what? The update for after I put up Xbox Live and got my system connected to the internet, that was 190 megabytes, so I only have 3 megabytes left on my memory card. So I either have to buy a new hard drive or I have to freaking get a new 360, which I might end up doing for the sake of having an Xbox with a built-in hard drive. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet in that regard, but what does this mean for my playthroughs? Well, for one thing, I can't do Dead Space 2 on the 360. That's completely impossible, because that would require save points. If I was to play the Dead Space 2 on the 360, that would mean if I don't have any free space, I would have to play the game non-stop from beginning to end. And I already came up with a solution in that regard. I decided, because I think PlayStation Network is free, unlike Xbox Live, which you have to pay for monthly or yearly. I think PlayStation Network is free, so what I'm thinking of doing is I'll reserve the PlayStation 3 version for Dead Space 2, which I think does come with the same stuff that the 360 version does. I'm not sure, but I'll check in on it. So if all goes as planned, then I'll be playing Dead Space 2 still, but it will be on a different console, which is good. I mean, the reason that I wanted the 360 version is mostly because I want to stack achievements. It's not because I'm a 360 fanboy or I don't like the PS3. That's not in any way the reasoning as to why I mostly play 360 games. It's just because I like to stack achievements on one console. So Dead Space 2 is still on. I just am going to be playing it on a different console, and hopefully I'm right when it comes to PlayStation Network. Hopefully it's free, otherwise I'm screwed and I won't be able to play the multiplayer footage, or get any of the downloadable content. So let me know if you know if PSN is free. Now, what does this also mean is, God, what else does it mean? Actually, it doesn't mean much. That's actually the only thing that hinders my plans for this month. having a lack of a hard drive, which means I can't get the Xbox 360 version. In February, that might be a different story. I might end up having to put some stuff on hold or change up my schedule for February because of the hard drive issue, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I might be getting a new one in February. We'll see. I said that too many times. Now, also some other snags. I have not set up my TV yet. I was going to do it yesterday, actually, but my dad had surgery on his... had an amputated... got his toe amputated, so he's not supposed to walk around for 10 days. Now, what does this have to do with me putting in the TV? Well, take a look at this. It might not seem like a big deal to you guys, but this entertainment system is very, very inconvenient. I mean, it's hard enough to get into the back, and there's like a freaking maze, a catacomb of wires and all that crazy shit in the back of the center, and the only way that you can actually access it is behind the TV. And well, let's put it this way, I am not smart when it comes to installation and removing all this crap. I wasn't the one who did it, so you know, I think I'll man up. I'll figure it out on my own. I'll have to, well, first off, I'm going to have to disconnect every single thing that I can without, you know, accidentally disconnecting something else that I didn't want to disconnect, because I can be kind of clumsy that way. But we'll see, we'll see. What does this mean for my playthroughs? Well, this means that I will not be starting Tales of Symphonia tomorrow. That's the unfortunate part, because I wanted to do it on the HDTV, even though it's not high-def game footage. Plus, I didn't get the game yet. It was sold out. I have the money to get it, but I just need to find a store that sells it at a reasonable price. Unlike Amazon, where a lot of the games are overinflated in price. At least the new copies, because I tend to go for new first and used second. But yeah, Tales of Symphonia will not be debuting on the 7th. Instead, I'll delay that till the 10th. So that's only 1 day's worth of TOS footage that will not be shown today, this month. But that's okay. I still have about 11 or so days of TOS footage that I'm planning to upload onto YouTube. And we'll see if I can finish the game by then. It's all up in the air at the moment, because I did not plan on running into so many snags, like my dad being pretty much unable to walk, or being authorized not to walk or move around because of his amputated toe. This basically makes me unable to do all the removing and setting up the TV and my consoles and everything. It prevents me from doing that as quickly as I wanted to, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'd never done this before, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to definitely need the weekend to pull this off, to set up everything. Plus, I also have a lot of other stuff going on, from filling out several application forms, still searching for a job, getting the application for a passport, yada yada. So I won't bore you anymore with details. I think it's already 7 minutes in length. I think this is more than enough for a channel update. So I am right. To sum everything up, Xbox 360 has no hard drive, so I can't save crap. Getting the PS3 version of Dead Space 2. Have to do all the removal of my old stuff and putting in the new TV myself, which will take me God knows how long if I don't electrocute myself first. And oh yeah, I also forgot to tell you guys that Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer, there's going to be 2 episodes of it, 2 videos of it tomorrow, so be sure to look out for that. And I just remembered, I'm looking at my calendar and I realized I forgot about it. Because I don't have any space anymore in my Xbox, that means my Mass Effect playthrough will be delayed from starting until February. So I don't know if anybody was looking forward to it, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. It sucks, I know. I could get the PS3 version of the PS3 version, that's Mass Effect 2. But it's going to be delayed until February. I hope nobody's too mad about that, but it's all I can really... It's all I can really do at this point. I have to delay it till February. It's not one of my main projects, so I'm not too concerned. But for anybody who was looking forward to it, I apologize. That's about it. So I'm Rye. Hope you found this channel update informative, and I will see you guys next time. So happy gaming, everybody. And goddamn, I wish I had a freaking 360 with a hard drive.